Hello, luminous souls. It feels so good to be back with you today, and I'm not wasting a single moment, because the energy pushing through right now is intense, immediate, and absolutely unmistakable. This isn't even my usual time to post, but this message insisted on coming through now, as if it's meant to land in your hands at the exact second you're reading this. I'm tapping into a very specific group of you, those standing in the center of the most profound transformation of your entire lifetime. And the wildest part? You might not even fully realize it yet. There's this quiet inner tug, this subtle shift under your ribs, this wordless sense that something is rearranging itself in the deepest layers of who you are. If that sensation feels familiar, this message is for you. During meditation this morning, your energy came in like a beam, and one word echoed through my entire awareness: supernova. Now, I'm not an astronomy expert by any means, so I took a moment to look deeper, and honestly, the symbolism hit me like lightning. The parallels were so precise it almost felt uncanny. You are the supernova. A supernova is the most powerful explosion a star can undergo, its moment of ultimate release, ultimate expansion, ultimate becoming. It's the climax of a star's entire existence. And that's exactly the energy surrounding you right now. You're reaching the peak of a cycle that has taken years, possibly 9 years for someone here, to unfold. And then there's the brightness. A supernova becomes so radiant that, for a time, it outshines entire galaxies. That's your energy at this moment, blazing, unmistakable, impossible to ignore. People around you feel it. Even those connected to you from afar sense something shifting in you. Your frequency is rising, sharpening, illuminating. But here's the part that gave me chills. Supernovas don't just end stars, they create new worlds. From that surge of light and power, brand new stars, planets, and entire cosmic systems are born. That's you right now. You're not just breaking down an old version of yourself, you're birthing an entirely new reality. Your former identity, the one you've been slowly shedding piece by piece, is dissolving completely. And the new you, the one you felt growing quietly in the background, finally has space to anchor, to rise, to take shape. For a while now, you've existed between worlds. One foot in the remnants of who you used to be, one foot in the becoming of who you truly are. That back and forth, that flickering between timelines, has been exhausting. But you've gathered so much energetic momentum that you're approaching a point of no return. Someone here will recognize this moment as the Great Leap. The instant you stop hovering between realities and finally step into the brilliance you were always meant to embody. I know you can probably hear the excitement in my voice, and honestly, I can't hold it back. The energy behind this message is electric, vibrant, almost alive, and if you're part of this collective, you're likely feeling that same surge moving through your own field. What I'm seeing so clearly is this. You've reached the moment where your inner world is finally ready to break through into your outer reality. All the seeds you've been planting, all the visions you've been nurturing, all the intentions you've been tending like sacred flames. They've been building pressure inside of you, layer after layer, moment after moment. And you felt that pressure, even when you couldn't define it. It may have shown up as emotional intensity, restlessness, or even a strange tension, as if you were constantly measuring the version of yourself you are now against the version of yourself you knew you were becoming. And here's the thing. Other people might have underestimated that version of you. Some dismissed your visions. Some told you they were unrealistic, too big, too impossible. But you always knew better. Because you could see them. There's a quote I love, though I can't remember who said it: if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. And that's exactly what your energy feels like right now. You weren't blessed with those inner visions by accident. You were shown glimpses of a timeline that was always meant to be yours. Even if others couldn't grasp it, your soul recognized its own future. You were never meant to play small. You were meant to create magic, and that's exactly what you've been quietly doing. That inner pressure you've been feeling? It's been the build-up to this exact moment. You've been asking yourself, when does it finally happen? When do I step into the version of me I've been seeing for so long? And the message coming through now is crystal clear. The time is here. You're approaching a moment of explosive expansion, a quantum leap so powerful it alters the trajectory of your life in a permanent way. This isn't a temporary shift. This isn't one of those phases where you rise and fall, rise and fall. That cycle is done. You've spent years oscillating between your old self and the higher frequency you were growing into, lifting up, dipping down, lifting again. But this time, you're locking into the higher timeline. The new vibration isn't slipping away. The door you're stepping through doesn't swing backward. Once this inner supernova completes its release, you won't return to those lower frequencies or former versions of yourself. The upgrade is lasting. It's encoded. Many of you are already standing right at the center of this transformation. And what that means is that the energy you've been building, through lessons, healing, heartbreaks, breakthroughs, spiritual growth, it has reached its peak. Even in moments when you felt lost or uncertain, even when the path felt nonlinear or chaotic, every single step has been leading you here. All that internal work has been accumulating, intensifying, preparing the grounds for this exact shift. And now? Your identity is about to catch up with your soul. The change won't feel sudden at a soul level, because you've been preparing for this for a long time. But your outer reality will begin to reshape itself quickly, aligning with everything you've already become inside. Your inner world has already transformed. Now your outer world is rising to meet you. You've been stepping into this new energy for quite some time now, trying it on, feeling it out, envisioning yourself as this emerging, elevated version of you. And here's the beautiful part, when you fully arrive in this new identity, it won't feel foreign at all. In fact, it will feel like coming home. Because this version of you isn't new, it's ancient. It's the you your soul has whispered about for years. It's the you you've seen in your daydreams, felt in your quiet moments, and glimpsed during your highest states of clarity. Now, that inner blueprint is finally starting to crystallize into physical reality. This new identity you're stepping into is the living expression of everything you've carried internally, your visions, your intuitive nudges, your dreams, your secret knowing of who you were always meant to become. It's the outer world catching up to the truth you've known on the inside for a long, long time. But even with all that soul-level familiarity, transformation often comes with tremors. Because this is the moment where the old self collapses. Where outdated versions of you fall away like old skin. And that in-between space, the space where you're no longer who you were, but not yet fully anchored in who you're becoming, can feel disorienting, shaky, even surreal. You may find yourself suddenly unable to step back into old environments, habits, conversations, or connections. It's like your entire system is rejecting what's no longer aligned. What once felt neutral or comfortable may now feel heavy, draining, or painfully out of place. That's because the shift has already happened internally. Your energy has already moved forward, and your old identity simply can't hold you anymore. Your ego, in its desire for familiarity, might try to pull you back toward what felt safe. So if you're experiencing anxiety, uncertainty, or a sense of rootlessness, know that it's normal. This is the final shedding. And it will ease as you step more fully into this next version of you. Because your next level? It isn't on the horizon anymore. It's standing directly in front of you. Your influence is expanding. Your signal, your energetic signature, is becoming sharper, stronger, and exponentially more magnetic. When I talk about the quantum field, I'm speaking of that interconnected space where energy speaks before words do, where shifts are felt before they are seen. And your signal is broadcasting loudly there. People can feel you, even if they don't consciously know why. This is why your energy suddenly feels like it's stretching outward. For some of you, this may mean reaching a global audience, stepping into wider visibility, or creating something that travels further than you ever imagined. Your presence is meant to reach far beyond your immediate circle, and it's already doing exactly that. You may start noticing new people entering your life, unexpectedly, effortlessly. Strangers striking up conversations. Individuals complimenting your presence. Opportunities appearing seemingly out of nowhere. These are what my guides call new connection points, souls who are drawn to the frequency you're radiating. They may not understand the pull logically, but their subconscious recognizes that something in you has shifted dramatically. And as you settle deeper into this supernova transformation, this explosive rebirth of your identity, you're going to witness something powerful. Your manifestations are about to burst into physical form. All the desires you've been nurturing internally. Everything you visualized, prayed for, intended, scripted, whispered to the universe, it's ripe. It's ready. It's been building pressure inside your energy field, and now that you've stabilized into this higher vibration, it's going to break through into your reality with speed, clarity, and precision. So don't be surprised if things begin to align in rapid, almost effortless ways. Don't question it when opportunities fall into your lap. Don't second guess it when doors swing open one after another. It's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's alignment. You build so much momentum internally that the outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself accordingly. Something within you has shifted so profoundly that your entire life trajectory has been recalibrated. And this shift? It's permanent. There's no going back. What I keep sensing so strongly, almost overwhelmingly, is that you've never experienced a transformation of this magnitude before. This isn't just another shift, another upgrade, or another phase of growth. This is the biggest energetic turning point of your life so far. You're entering a period where everything accelerates, your manifestations, your clarity, your confidence, your alignment. Your physical reality is about to respond to you faster than it ever has. And here's the wild part. You genuinely won't feel like the same person you were even a few months ago. But instead of feeling scary or foreign, it's going to feel strangely familiar. Almost like a living form of déjà vu. You'll step into moments, conversations, opportunities, connections, that feel like you've already lived them before. And in a way, you have. You've been rehearsing these timelines energetically for years. You've daydreamed these experiences, visualized these scenes, imagined these versions of yourself. The self you've been quietly nurturing, the one you've seen in visions, felt during meditations, and dreamed about in silence, is finally ready to walk into the physical world. And the most beautiful part? This shift is going to unfold naturally. Effortlessly. It will feel less like trying and more like slipping into your rightful timeline. You may even catch yourself thinking, but I'm not doing anything differently. And in a way, you're not. You're simply standing in the results of all the consistent energy work you've done. Sparkles the visualizations you repeated. Sparkles the affirmations you spoke over yourself. Sparkles the dreams you honored even when no one else understood them. Sparkles the emotional healing you pushed through when it would have been easier to shut down. Even when it felt nonlinear, even when you doubted yourself, even when the journey felt chaotic, you kept going. And without even realizing it, all of that effort lifted your vibration higher, and higher, and higher. And now? You've crossed a threshold. A point of no return in the best possible way. You're anchored in a higher vibration permanently. This isn't temporary. This isn't a phase. This isn't a fleeting moment of alignment. Something in your energy has locked into place, and your entire reality is about to rearrange itself to match it. Now, let's pull a couple of cards and see what else your guides, your higher self, the universe, God, or whatever divine presence you connect with wants to bring forward. The first card coming through is the Seven of Pentacles, and this energy is loud. What I'm hearing so clearly is, they never gave up. You've worked for this, not just physically, but energetically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You've poured your entire being into becoming this version of yourself. Your persistence is unmatched. Your resilience is extraordinary. There's a determination within you that many people misunderstand, but it's the same determination that got you here. You held on to a future only you could see. You protected a vision only you could feel. You believed in a version of yourself that no one else fully understood. That's what makes you a visionary. Not everyone is built to dream in the ways that you do. Not everyone is built to create paths where none exist. But you are. And the shadow side of that visionary nature has been the rejection you've faced along the way. Some of you felt dismissed, by family, by friends, by partners, by society itself. Some of you felt misunderstood or minimized. But instead of letting that shut you down, you learned to embrace your gift. Because your dreams aren't just for you. Your breakthroughs become blueprints for others. Your courage opens doors for people who come after you. Your success lights the path for those who don't yet know how to claim theirs. You're not just transforming your own life, you're expanding the collective field of possibility. Now, the next two cards, Page of Wands reversed and King of Wands reversed. Phew. These energies feel like major closures, two distinct cycles or influences that you needed to disconnect from. For some of you, they might represent two different people. For others, two versions of yourself. And for a few, they're two interconnected patterns you had to break out of. There's a sense of sparkles releasing immaturity. Sparkles shedding old impulsive habits. Sparkles outgrowing volatile or inconsistent energies. Sparkles walking away from leadership roles you weren't meant to carry anymore. Sparkles are breaking free from people who stunted your growth or dimmed your fire. We've talked a lot about 2025 being a year of closure, but what I'm feeling is that many of these endings have already been happening recently. You've been preparing for this chapter long before you realized you were standing in the doorway of it. These reversed wands energies show me you've cut ties, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, with influences that were disrupting your growth, draining your confidence, or preventing you from stepping into your full power. And now that those energies are cleared, your fire is returning. Your passion is rising. Your purpose is resurfacing in a way you've never experienced before. The first is someone who carried a very pessimistic, negative energy. They may have tried to distract you or pull your focus away from yourself because they were subconsciously or consciously trying to siphon your energy. They weren't generating their own inspiration, so they felt entitled to yours, your time, your attention, your life force. The second energy you needed to release feels more controlling, emotionally volatile, unpredictable, or unreliable. Someone who may have wanted to claim your light for themselves or hold some kind of influence over it. It feels like someone in your life had been trying to influence or control you in some way. This could have happened in romantic situations, friendships, or even at work, anywhere, really. But recently, you finally began to see these two energies for what they truly were. It's like everything suddenly became clear, and you made the decision to stand your ground. You chose to reclaim your power, to turn your attention back toward yourself, and you made it clear, whether out loud or energetically, that your time and energy are not something anyone is entitled to. You decided to pour all of that back into yourself. Because of that shift, almost like the Six of Pentacles suggests, you've opened the door for new creation. Your manifestations and creative ideas are starting to flow in more strongly now, not by accident, but because you rebalanced something deeply within yourself. What you're giving your energy to now is something that also pours back into you. You've started choosing relationships, communities, and tasks that feel mutual, that give as much as they take, that support you the way you support them. You're becoming more selective, more intentional, about where you invest your time, and it's bringing harmony back into your life.